Nostalgia Stock Car Racing Club, and I know we've just had a ton of fun last couple of years being able to watch that.
Well, thank you. We appreciate coming out and putting on a show for you guys.
Hey, talk about what's coming up in 2020.
Well, so far I've got a couple races on Davenport Half Mile. We're going to run down at West Liberty a couple times. We have some races down at East Moline. I'm working on Maquoketa race, and maybe at the end of the year we'll do one down at Columbus Junction.
Excellent. Hey, so what? Obviously, they're fans like me, been around a long time, and that kind of thing really brings back the memories with some of these cars. What kind of memories have people shared with you?
I get a lot of people, probably around my dad's age, that love watching these cars. Remember seeing some of the cars that we've run. Some are original, and some are copies of originals. But the young people like them. But most people, I would say, between the age of 40 and even 75 really like to come down and look at the cars after the race. Really enjoy it.
The name Clays has been in the racing business a long time. What are your first memories of being involved in racing?
I would say probably watching my dad's car in the backyard, being a kid at Davenport about every Friday night, and being scooped up off the bleachers because I fell asleep during the late model feature when I was just a little guy, and watching a lot of our local legends race that don't race much anymore or are retired. I love that.
Well, and you're obviously behind the wheel of one of the nostalgic cars also. What are those like? All I hear are good things, and the drivers have fun and that kind of thing.
We really enjoy it. Most of the time we do run hard, but as competitive racing, we're a little more lenient when it gets to a tight spot. But most of our guys have run nights together, several nights, and understand what each is doing. So we can give and take a little bit and still put on a good show for the people.
Absolutely, and you see these cars, and you work with the DeBills as a team member there, and so you've got to see how racing has evolved over the years. What are some of the goods and some of the bads?
I think the number one that I get talked to the most about is how the new late model cars don't look like cars come off the assembly line. That's mostly what people tell me about. And a lot of the parts that they had on them back then were junkyard parts, homemade parts, whereas a lot of the parts now I sell. You can get them right out of the book, you can order them and put it together.
And I remember back when Brad DeBill started racing back then, and now they've built up a really, really good business.
Yeah, Brad's been at it with his brother for a long time, and I've spoken with him about his years starting out, and he told me his first engine that he actually bought for a couple of $100, he raced for 2 years the same engine and had a lot of success of a little 327 Chevy. And that was back when people were claiming engines when IMCA got started, and he was building his own cars with his brother, and so he put in a lot of hours, a lot of work getting that business started. Him in the family business, I should say, and it's done well for him.
Yeah, well, all the way from chassis to parts, I know. But hey, we look forward to seeing the Nostalgia Club out there. Look forward to it this year.
We look forward to putting on a good show and just having a lot of fun. We really do.
Great. Hey, thanks for taking a couple minutes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Come out and see us.
Definitely. Mark Clays from the Nostalgia Stock Car Racing Club here at the Rod and Custom Show.